Hi guys, over here I have my Volvo XC90. So today we will be exploring how to remove this rear spoiler over here. And in order to remove, we have to remove the inner trim, these two portions to access the nuts. And then after that, we'll remove the fender from the outside. After removing the trim, you will have four nuts to remove. One located in there, the other one here, here, and here. There are four in total, and then later we have to remove two screws, one on each corner. I'll start by removing the screws here. It is a T25 tops. And now I'll swap to a 10 mm socket to remove the nuts inside there. So you have to be careful. I got a magnetic socket to remove the nuts inside because if you don't have a magnetic one, you probably have to be careful a bit, lower down the boot cover and then unscrew it and slowly removing it. Otherwise it will drop into the panel inside. It will be very difficult to remove. Okay, just now I've dropped the nut inside. I think this thing doesn't really work because the magnet is actually quite deep inside. I realized that there's a flange on the nut, so I got a magnet here to remove, to retrieve the screw. Okay, I think I've caught the screw and now we'll slowly move it up to retrieve it. And it's appearing anytime. I will get the nut out from here. Like you can see that. So best to get a magnet handy, and you can retrieve the nut easily. Okay, just now I've shown you the nut. It has a flange around, and with that, this deep socket, it is unable to catch the nut. Probably a socket that is the whole thing that is magnetic would be better because the magnet for this one is actually quite deep in somewhere here, and it doesn't really hold. So to prevent it from falling in, it is best to lower down the boot and then retrieve it vertically, or you can have a magnet around you so that you can retrieve the nut if you really drop into the boot. Okay, right. So now I will remove the rest of the three nuts. Right, I've removed the 4 sockets, so now we have to remove some of the connectors. One over here, the other one over here. We will try to remove some. This one, try to remove them to prevent when I remove the spoiler, it breaks any of the cable. So there are supposed to be some clips in there. And what I'm supposed to do is to leave it up and pry it off from the back here. Pry it up. Okay, after I've tried to remove, it's actually not lifting up because there is a strip of double-sided tape along here. And I was peeping through the hole. I don't think you can see here. Let me try to get a torch. To show you can see that. You see that white portion? Let me try to show again. Yep, that white portion over there, that is the double-sided tape. So I managed to lift it up a bit and I can see the, let me try to get a better view. Right over here. Let me focus it a bit. You see, that is the washer connector that is dislodged. And I will try to insert the hose in and connect without lifting or removing the spoiler. Let's try that out. So before I connect the hose back, I have to put this hose through, insert it back. Previously I have installed a loop here. I've removed them. And I'll just pull it through. Close the boot cover and then install back the hose. I'll try to install back from here. You can see the hose and actually install it back. Okay, I've managed to remove it and I realized that I actually broke this thing here. I think it is actually the demister for the rear windscreen. I've fixed my rear spoiler back, and this is actually the hose that I'm talking about. I will relocate this inside over here so that in the future, next time there's any leak, I can address it. I will later on install a kind of clamp-like thing that I've got here. I will install this to here, but I do have a clamp now. I will install it later. But anyway, it is actually quite loose. That's why the idea came to me that I should actually clamp it down, and then it should not be able to get the thing. Oh, I realized this is actually the FM. So as you can see over here is the radio antenna. I'm not too sure whether it still works. I'll install this back. I hope that just this thing, it works. But anyway, if it doesn't work, I'll just listen to Spotify. Right, let's install everything back and close it up. Okay, managed to install this clamp. You can see over here. It is not the tightest. I don't want it to be too tight, otherwise it may crush the tubing, the plastic connector. So I'll just leave it like that. It's snug fit. And then let's wrap this up with some tape, and then it won't cause any rattling sound. Right? Okay, everything is stored back, and I will now test on the third brake light and my radio. Of course, the washer as well. Okay, and looks like the radio is actually working fine. The reception is actually quite okay. Yep. So I don't think there's any issue with the antenna cable actually broke. Right, so that's it, and I hope this video helped you to see how to remove the rear spoiler, and take note, don't be like me to break the radio antenna. Right, if you like this video, do give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.